26,000 is where the Nifty is at, slightly higher. The Nifty Bank is up about 0.15. The Sensex is up about 0.17. Small cap index is up about 0.25%. Is down 0.25%. So across the board, there is a tinge of red, but nothing very dramatic at this point. I mean, usually, as it often happens, on RBI policy days, it's almost like a holding pattern till about 10 o'clock when the decision comes through. And then, of course, there's a press conference later on, commentary, all of it is watched. So it's more tentative till about 10 o'clock, and then action starts to pick up. If you remember the last RBI policy day when the slew of announcements came through, that was a big one. Outside monetary policy, there were lots of announcements. So there were specific moves post all of that. 27.30 points lower, so flat right now, more down than up. That's a Nifty heat map. Shriram Finance, Eternal, Wipro are higher. Reliance, Indigo and Max Health are on the other side. So that's the Nifty 50 picture as it stands right now. Surbhi.
Yeah, I was just looking at Keynes. If there's any reprieve after this conversation, not really. Still down about 2%. That's Keynes for you. By the way, Delta Corp promoters have bought some shares from the market, and that stock's doing really well. Promoter buying usually seen positively, and that's what's happening on Delta Corp. On the large cap screen, we don't have too many, not Asahi Songwon, Delta Corp is the stock, 5% up. On the large cap screen, not much to go with. Interglobe Aviation is still sulking down about 1%. Reliance, no immediate reaction to that S&P ratings upgrade. Stock's down about 0.5%. What else is weak? Axis Bank, HDFC Bank. Banks are very cautious. ICICI Bank. All of the banks are flat to slightly negative right now. There's Apollo on the way down, JSW Steel on the way down as well. But however, on the upside, let's see what's working. Eternal, 1% higher. Maruti, SBI Life, Eicher Motors, and Kotak Mahindra Bank is actually bucking the rest of the private sector banking weakness. That's holding up, and a little bit of buying on IT. Wipro, Infosys, I can see them bouncing up about 0.5% or so, but absolutely flat. Bang in line with what the GIFT Nifty was indicating. Absolutely quiet. 2 points on the Nifty.
Well, that's right, Surbhi. Delta Corp, that's the one. It's an interesting one in there. Mr. Jaidev Modi going ahead and buying some shares from the open market. The stock is a fourth of what it was, I think 18 months or so ago, before this entire GST fiasco blew up. It was close to around 290 to 300 rupees stock. So encouraging to see a promoter entity coming in there and chipping in. What else is doing well? Lloyd's Engineering. They have an agreement with the Italy-based Virtual Labs for development of radar tech. Street likes that. Stock higher. That as well has seen a big correction from the recent peak. Railtel, they have bagged a second order this month from the CPWD for around a 60 crore order or thereabouts. So you have Railtel, not 63 moons. Railtel should come up for you on the screen. Zentech, they have got close to around 120 crore order for supply of comprehensive training node from the Ministry of Defense. So that's why that stock is up. And CMAC as well. They have bagged a $43 million order, 5-year charter hire contract from HAL. That one as well, trading well in the green as we speak, 3%. And, there's a sharp uptick as well on that one. Philatex, the court has quashed a GST claim of around 92 crores. I think I saw a favorable reaction on that particular name. A quiet start to trade, but it'll get interesting once the RBI governor takes center stage.
Yeah, no, it's, this news at the bottom of the screen, sobering news. Simone Tata has passed away at the age of 95 at Breach Canning Hospital this morning. That's on your screens right now. Well, you got market open, which is, of course, it's almost waiting and unchanged from yesterday's close. Even with regards to single stock moves, they usually start to appear with some amount of clarity on RBI days post the policy. So that's where we're at. 1:1 is the advanced decline ratio. It's early to look at this, but for what it's worth, we are up a little bit. Capillary, the new listing is, saw that big move yesterday, and it's up another 3% this morning. So it had gotten to about 710 rupees or so. Sorry, $800 was the high, within 3 days. Then it sold off sharply to about 600, and now it's back above 700 once again. Number one volume-led gainer, by the way, Capillary. Grow had a sharp correction yesterday. Grow is down. Grow is up about 2.5% at this point. Shriram Finance, of course, part of the Nifty, is the top gainer. M&M Finance is up about 2.6%. Delta Corp is coming up with a sharp move. So 66 rupees to now 72 in 2 sessions. So that's the move on Delta Corp. On the downside, apart from what we mentioned, Keynes is trying to come up a little bit, but not. It's by the way, the largest volume-led loser right now on the NSE, but it's down 2%. The big correction, of course, is already, happened yesterday and days prior to yesterday. What's happening with HCC? Or am my screen's showing up something? It's seeing a big downtick, but we'll wait. Idea is down about 2.25%. Okay, Idea, HCC down 7. HCC had a big move up yesterday. That's what we're seeing across random moves. 10% up one day, 10% down the next day.
I think I'm not sure, but I think it goes X rights. I think so. Probably. Okay. I think today's the X rate of HCC.
Right.
So that could be one of the reasons why it's down.
Yeah, and I think CAMS as well, right? CAMS is showing a big adjustment. So we'll have some of that come up. Okay, India Cement, another one, right? Ended up 10% higher, India Cement. India Cement is down about 3% or so. Hikal is down about 4%. And so it goes across the board. 27 points higher now, 26,060 is where we're at.